Hey everyone, and welcome back. So as all of you know, next weekend is Valentine's Day, and whether you love it or whether you hate it, we are confronted with the whole production of Valentine's Day. So today I'm going to attempt to find a Valentine's Day book that appeals to everyone, whether you are super in love, whether you are single on Valentine's Day and are girl power, or you're pretty about it. So here are my suggestions for the different types of Valentines. Alright, first we're going to start out super sappy, and this book that I chose is Just One Day by Gayle Forman. I read this book, honestly, in a couple hours because I devoured it. It's about a girl who is studying abroad and meets this boy on a train, and they have a connection, and so she decides to spend the day with him in Paris, and it's about them falling in love and the adventures that they have. So like super sappy, super awesome, and there's a sequel, so you have something to look forward to after you finish it. Alright, the next one is The Tearjerker, and I chose The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I don't have my pretty book here, but I do have the ebook because I have pretty much every edition of this book. Obviously, most people know what this is about. It's a very sad but touching book about two cancer patients who fall in love, so this one's really near and dear to my heart. Okay, the next one is for someone who wants sort of like an old time romance, like a period piece. I know I'm a huge fan of these, so I have my giant Jane Austen with all of her books in it in this collection. I'm very particular to obviously Pride and Prejudice, but also I really love Persuasion. So if you're looking for something that people don't typically read, I would check out Persuasion. The next is for someone who's really looking for a laugh on Valentine's Day, and for this I recommend Grace's Guide by Helbig. She's one of my lady idols, and so I adored this book. I gobbled it up and have read it like multiple times. She has great advice, not only romantically, but just general life advice, and it's not like in your face, like ever cheesy. She's very real with you, and she's very funny, so I like super recommend this one. My next choice is for someone who wants to read something that has a kick-ass heroine and has a really romantic plot that's sort of, I mean, it's not the main focus, but it's definitely there. And for that, I recommend the Starcrossed series by Higginson. I devoured these books. There was a time that you could get the whole ebook collection for like $2, and so I totally took advantage. And it's just about this girl named Eden, and she finds out that she has magic, and she's been kind of hopping around from boarding school to boarding school because she keeps getting kicked out because everywhere she goes she causes these disasters to happen, and she has no idea what's going on. And then she finally goes to the correct school where other people that practice magic are, and it's amazing. I'm in love with these books and recommend them to everyone. My next choice is for someone who's looking for a love story that takes place in a different culture, in a different world setting. And for this one, I recommend The River Song by Suchen Christine Lim. She's actually from the Writers Workshop here at the University of Iowa. She went through the program, and so I read this for one of my classes and absolutely fell in love. It's about struggles in Singapore and falling in love, and the main character, Ping, actually comes to the University of Iowa for part of her journey, and it's really interesting to see how her life in America coincides with the life that she left in Singapore. And then finally, if you're looking for something a little cutesy to read, I mean, there's some controversy surrounding this book about whether she wrote all of it and whether it's a ghostwriter, but I did pick up Girl Online by Zoe Sugg. I read this over break. I thought it was cute. It wasn't like life-changing, but it's a really quick read, kind of cutesy, you know, fun. So if you're really looking for something that's gonna make you happy and never cry, this one is a good one. Alright, so that's it. I don't know what to call this, maybe a romance book tag, Valentine's Day book tag, but thanks for watching, and please let me know if you have read any of these books or if you're interested in checking any of them out. Yeah, and I would be happy to book talk with you because they're all great. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.